team usually has players who aren't very loyal, stars who aren't loyal to this team. You think Vince Carter, you think Kawhi, and you can even probably go back to Tracy McGrady. They just walk. They don't want to be here. This guy wants to be here. It doesn't mean that they should sign him.
No, of course.
I mean, it's up to the team. Listen, it's not on Masai and the Raptors to decide whether we got to do right by this guy. We got to send him to this team because it'll help him. True. Because it's all about what are we getting back. But if you've seen what's going to be available, which I'm sure they know, they're letting the market dictate what they're going to do, which is probably the wrong way to go about it. They're not going to get anything even close to return. You're going to get from Pascal Siakam.
And it's the criticism towards him right now because he's had a bad team around him the last couple of years. And that's not his fault. If they built a better team around him, he could be coming off deep playoff runs. And sign him. Everyone would say sign him, right?
I think so. I think the other part of it, unfortunately, is the fact that you got to wonder, is he the kind of guy that's going to be the number one option on a team that's going to go and win something?
Right.
Maybe not. And that's what made them realize. Well, fans, I think, knew from the beginning, where after we saw him play a couple playoff series, we knew that he's a great player, but he might be the second option to a winning team.
So he is the new DeMar. Isn't he?
I didn't say it.
Really,
you said
really
it.
good player. Really good player. Not really the top dude. So you can trade him for the top dude potentially.
Absolutely. I think, but the problem now, James, is the fact that Pascal knows that he's being shopped, and he knows that other teams are in the mix for this now too. So he's had his agent go out to other teams like the Hawks and stuff who express interest, and he told them that, well, if he comes here, he will not sign the extension. So he's doing a little bit of what Dame's doing, which is taking your own value.
It's pretty much the exact same thing as what Dame's doing. It's the player and the agent are dictating their terms.
Yeah. It's just the opposite, where Pascal's like, no, I want to stay here, and Dame's like, get me out of here. Yeah. So it's just, it's crazy to see how much, like, I love the fact that they have the player empowerment, but it's also a little bit like, well, now do contracts even really matter? Do rules even really matter, you know?
The Raptors need to make a decision and make it quickly. Like, I keep saying it's Pascal, it's Scotty, one of them's got to go. It's most likely going to be him, but if no one else is going to pay, maybe it's Siakam, and you keep Scotty, but then you're putting Darko in a horrible position as a new head coach.